What is going on, you guys? It's Nacho with a brand new video, and in today's video we are going to continue the series of modding the Yamaha R9. In specific, we're going to be changing out this windscreen finally. I've been waiting weeks upon weeks for changing it out, and we got a package from, I think it's POV from what people told me. I'm sorry if I keep mispronouncing it, but that is what we're going to be installing today. I am super stoked for this install because it's going to bring this windscreen way higher up, and it's also going to have a little design on the edge that I really like. So this is one final look of the stock windscreen. Keep in mind how low it is, and honestly, in my opinion, it's pretty boring. You don't really have much going on. Another thing I think I might do is ditch the adhesive mount. I don't think I'm gonna reinstall a new one on the POV windscreen, just because whenever I have that mount on and whenever I'm tucked or whenever I'm just recording, you kind of have this black circle in the middle. Although it does make for some really cool shots, I just really don't like the way it looks whenever I'm recording on my Ace Pro. But maybe later down the line my mind is going to change. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna keep it this way forever. It's just a decision I'm going based off right now, so we'll definitely see how it goes. Another thing I want to mention, if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, make sure you guys check that out. I covered my entire Insta360 setup that I have on my bike. I went over all the cameras. We got the X3, X4 Air, X4, and then the X5. If you guys use my code for any of these cameras, you will get yourself a completely free mic Air. I also cover all of these sticks and which mount I use, so it's pretty much an entire guide if you don't know where to start. But this right here is probably one of the most crucial parts that you need. And you guys already know summertime is right around the corner, so you know this content is about to go crazy. So I'm going to be doing a lot more clips with the Insta360 cameras. And speaking about summer, most of you guys already know I rock these boots right here. These boots right here are from Algol, and they're mainly meant to be used when the sun isn't out or during winter because they don't have any holes, as you guys can see. Now, since summertime is right around the corner, I decided to get the perforated version of these exact boots. As you guys can see, the perforated version boots, they have a lot of holes so that your feet can finally breathe. So I'm going to be breaking in these boots today. If you want to pick one of these up yourself, make sure you guys use discount code Nacho if you want a percentage off your order. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the install. All right, let's go ahead and unbox it. Imagine they sent me the wrong color. Okay, 2026 new releases, huh? Okay, I don't know if it fits my bike though, but radiator guard, that actually sounds pretty good. I feel like an old man reading a newspaper right now. Well, we got the windscreen. Oh yeah. All right, so we got the instructions right here. I don't think I'm gonna need to read this because I've done this before, but let's see how the windscreen is gonna look. Oh, this is actually perfect. I didn't want it too dark. This is, oh yeah, we gotta take this off. Should I keep this on or should I remove it? Let me know in the comments below. So it looks like it's gonna be a little darker than the one that I currently have. Let me try to set it on here just to show you guys. All right, so to get started with the install, I'm gonna need to remove these 4 bolts. That's the second one, and that is the third one. In all honesty, I have no idea where this 4th one went. I remember when I was installing this windscreen, I lost this screw and I was trying to find it for over an hour and I literally just can't find it. So yours is probably not gonna look like this. You're gonna have 4 total ones. I only have 3, so I'm gonna get rid of those right now. All right, and so after you get rid of the 4 screws, which in my case, I only have 3, yank this motherfucker out. So I got this side out. Now I just need to pull off the other side. I might need 2 hands. Oh, never mind. You guys think I should rock the bike like this? This would be pretty tough. All right, let me show you guys the windscreens real quick. All right, guys, so I got the windscreen side by side. The right one is the old one from the Yamaha website. The left one is obviously the new one from the POV website. The height difference between the two is clear as day. You guys can see the POV one is way taller than the old one. This is exactly what I'm looking for on my bike, and honestly, I'm not too sure if it's too dark. There's only one way to find out, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the bike. You first have to go on the old windscreen and get rid of these little rubber things. This will pretty much apply to any windscreen, not just the Yamaha R9, but whenever you're getting rid of these rubber gaskets and you're about to put them onto the new one, go ahead and flip the windscreen around. Literally, all you have to do is keep turning it in a circular motion. There you go, and you're gonna notice it goes in just like that, so do that circular motion if you want them in pretty easy. And now in the next clip, you're gonna see it onto the Yamaha R9. I'm hoping that it's not too dark. So I'll be right back, y'all. All right, guys, so we got the brand new windscreen on the bike, and honestly, it looks way better than what I imagined. At the first look of it out the box, I honestly thought it was gonna be a little too dark, but this, in my opinion, it's the perfect mix. It's not too dark and not too light. This is the original one. I was hoping for something a little darker and a little higher up, as you guys can see. Look at the design on the edges. This is my favorite part about the windscreen. It just gives the R9 such a nice touch. The old one is honestly pretty boring. There's not really much going on, but this new one, in my opinion, I think it looks beautiful. It has a curvy body, and oh my god, I am pretty happy with this purchase. I would highly recommend this to any other R9 rider that wants a higher windscreen. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up real quick, and then we are gonna take the R9 out on a Alright guys, we got the R9 out on the street. The windscreen is looking beautiful. We also got the new boots because we got to break them in, and holy shit, these are pearl white, about to blind me, bro. You guys already know the deal. Let's go ahead and give this a quick little cold start. Oh yes, oh yes. I've been fiending to ride this bike for the longest time, bro. I've been using the Honda Ground this past week because I'm trying to get my wheelies up, and honestly, I've been having a good amount of improvement, but I feel like I'm so used to the ground power that I'm about to loop this shit in first gear. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the road. You guys already know, for your Instant 360 orders, use code NACHO and you'll get yourself a completely free mic air. Oh, one thing I want to talk about is the upcoming track day. Now, I got some good news and I got some bad news. So I'm gonna start with the bad news. It's not really bad news, it's just I'm not gonna be bringing the R9 out on the track day. Now, I have a couple reasons as to why I'm not gonna be bringing the R9 out on the track day. The first thing being, it's about a 5-hour drive. I don't have a truck, so there's really no other way to get it there, and I don't want to rent out a truck. And the second thing is that they have a rental there waiting for me already. It's a S1K. I'm actually pretty excited to ride the S1K out on the track, so we'll see how that goes. Once again, Instant 360, thank you so much for inviting me out to that track day. I'm gonna be on the track on Sunday, but I'm gonna get there about, I think, Friday night and the full day Saturday. Reason being is because I'm gonna bring 3 of my friends, and they're all gonna be on the track with me, and we're all gonna be riding S1Ks, so none of us are gonna bring our R9s. We're gonna be chilling at the Airbnb the day before, and the Airbnb got a pool, so we're gonna have some time to ourselves. Not in that way, but it's gonna be a pretty fun time. I'll be sure to document the experience for you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hit the damn road. Holy shit, this is my first time actually seeing the windscreen. I don't know if it picks it up well on camera, but this looks amazing, bro. Oh yeah. Oh duh, let me pull over for this. Oh man. All right, now we are talking. Holy oh, that shit fucking poked me. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and enjoy nature, you know. It's a pretty nice day out to be on the beach. I see a couple of people down there hiking and shit, but damn, it's actually very chill. Imagine sitting down over there with a little bit of music, cup of coffee, out in the morning every day. Whew. Oh, but look at this beauty. Damn. What was I saying? Oh, about the track day. So I figured the next track day that I'm gonna have, I'm gonna for sure bring the R9. And plus, the day I go out there is basically a school where they teach me on how to ride the track, because I don't know how to do shit on the track. I know a little thing or two, but I definitely don't know enough to be on the track by myself. So they're gonna basically be showing me everything. I'm gonna have someone with me, and yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, whatever I learn on the track day with the S1K, I'm basically going to be using all that knowledge towards the next track day with the R9. I'll be sure to get some in this year. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer no R9 for the track, but there will be some later this year, I promise. I'm not going to lie, it's windy as shit today. I honestly really like the windscreen. This is way better than my old one. The old one is like some saggy tits, you know, it droops down, but this new one, this is the perfect height that I'm looking for. Even when I'm full tuck, I don't know how it looks. Hold on. I'm gonna look crazy doing a full tuck at a red light, but here you guys go. I wonder how that looks like when I edit it, but I look like a dumb right now. Right now, I just went to the gas station to get a little snack, but as soon as I go home, I think I might hop back on the Grom. Recently, I've been having so much fun with the Grom, especially if you have someone with you doing some sessions. I find it to be so much better because especially when I'm learning to pop a wheelie, I notice that I get so fucking sore after like 30-40 minutes of doing it. So it's kind of fun taking turns with your boy. I let him borrow the Grom to pop some wheelies with me, and we basically just rotate. Every session we had, though, I've been getting that front wheel up. It's more me being scared to lean back and use that rear brake. I think tonight when I do the session, I'm probably just gonna practice that rear brake the entire night. And then tomorrow, I'm pretty much just gonna edit this video and pack for Friday. Friday is the day that we're gonna go out to the Airbnb. Super stoked for that pool because I haven't been in a pool in a long ass time. Me and the boys are about to skinny dip in that pool, if you know. Holy shit, god damn! It is 5 p.m. so it is peak traffic time. I don't know what else I got left on the R9. I mean, I for sure want to slap on some rear sets sometime when I have this bike, and I also want to upgrade the chin and sprockets. Other than that, I'm honestly like more than satisfied with this bike, and I could probably move on to another build, but we'll see. You know, random opportunities will reveal themselves at random times, so I'm pretty much just going with the flow right now. But yeah guys, let me know you guys' thoughts on the brand new windscreen in the comments down below. One thing for sure is that this bike needs a deep clean wash. I have not washed it in a hot minute, so I'll be sure to do that soon, as well as hit that chain. I'm gonna need to tighten along with lube and clean that chain because it's about that time. But without further ado, that's pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that new mod. Be on the lookout for my new
new videos. And also one thing I forgot to mention while riding here, or actually no, I did mention it, my camera just died, was that I have something on the way for this bike that I have not talked about on this channel. I have never hinted towards this, nor have I ever talked about possibly getting my hands on this, but it's going to be on the way real soon. I just got word sometime next month, I believe in the beginning or mid of April, I will get my hands on it. This item is going to change the look of this bike entirely, and I'm so excited to get my hands on it. As soon as the item arrives, I'll be sure to drop a video on it right away. In all honesty, this item, I honestly wasn't a big fan of it at first, but after a little bit of time and looking at it more, it honestly started to grow on me and I fell in love with it. Same thing with the gas cap. I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but after some time, I honestly love it. I want to hear you guys' guesses in the comments down below, so let me know what you think it is. But without further ado, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, follow on my socials, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.